Did any Nazi or criminals escape justice after World War II? Have you ever wondered how some individuals managed to evade justice after committing horrific crimes during World War II? The question of whether any Nazi or criminals escaped accountability is both chilling and complex. Yes, many Nazi or criminals did indeed avoid justice after the war. While a number of them were captured and tried during the Nuremberg trials and other post-war tribunals, thousands of perpetrators were never arrested or brought to trial. One of the most infamous figures was Josef Mengele, often referred to as the Angel of Death. He conducted brutal medical experiments at Auschwitz. After the war, Mengele fled Europe using false identities and lived in South America for decades. He evaded capture until his death in Brazil in 1979. His remains were only identified years later through DNA analysis. Mengele's escape was made possible by networks known as Ratlins, which helped Nazis obtain false documents and safe passage, often with the help of sympathetic individuals. Another notable figure is Klaus Barbie, known as the Butcher of Lyon. After the war, he worked for United States military intelligence, which allowed him to avoid prosecution initially. Barbie escaped to Bolivia under an assumed name and lived there until Nazi hunters located him. He was extradited to France in the 1980s and sentenced to life imprisonment for crimes against humanity. Adolf Eichmann, one of the main organizers of the Holocaust, also managed to escape justice for years. He fled to Argentina in 1950. However, he was captured by Israeli agents in 1960 and brought to trial in Israel, where he was convicted and executed. His capture was controversial due to the violation of Argentine sovereignty but marked a significant moment in Holocaust justice. Additionally, some lower-profile war criminals were convicted in absentia but never served their sentences. Countries often refused extradition requests. For instance, German courts declined to extradite individuals convicted by Italian courts for massacres committed during the war. Many of these criminals died without ever facing trial. The escape of numerous Nazi criminals was facilitated by complex networks involving forged documents and sympathetic clergy, all set against the chaotic backdrop of the post-war environment. This situation delayed or prevented justice for countless victims of the Holocaust. Efforts to bring these criminals to justice continued for decades after the war. Driven by Nazi hunters and international cooperation, their work helped expose hidden crimes and hold some perpetrators accountable. However, it remains a fact that many war criminals evaded justice entirely. Understanding that some perpetrators escaped accountability highlights the importance of ongoing remembrance and education. It serves as a reminder of the challenges faced in pursuing justice for crimes of such scale and horror.